In the age of artificial intelligence, innovation doesn't just need code, it needs compass and conscience. The excitement of what AI can do is only matched by the responsibility of how we do it. That's where standards come in, not to restrict ambition, but to anchor it. And in this landscape, ISO is no longer just a quality badge. It's a governance framework, a trust signal, and a project delivery scaffold, all in one. Let's walk through the standards that matter most, and why every serious AI initiative must be shaped around them, not as afterthought, but as first principle. The standard that sets the tone, ISO IEC 42001, your AI operating system. If you're launching multiple AI initiatives, across business lines, functions, or geographies, you don't need another agile board. You need a management system. ISO IEC 42001 is the world's first AI-specific management system standard, akin to ISO 9001, but with the nuance and depth that AI demands. It doesn't care if you're training a model or fine-tuning an LLM, it asks, do you have control? Do you have accountability? Are you safe to scale? It's the bridge between governance and execution, policy and code, risk and reward. If you're serious about AI maturity, this is your blueprint. The blueprint beneath the model, ISO IEC 23053 Framework for ML Systems. Every AI model has a story, and that story begins with architecture. But while teams love to explore tools and techniques, few step back and ask, are we building systems or just stacking experiments? ISO IEC 23053 offers the answer. It maps the machine learning lifecycle into a structured, interoperable, component-driven view, reminding you that feature pipelines, model training, validation, deployment, and feedback loops must fit together, not fight each other. It's not just about building better models, it's about building systems that can evolve. Risk as a design principle, ISO IEC 23894 AI Risk Management. AI isn't risky because it's complex. AI is risky because it's unpredictable, data-driven, and deployed in human contexts. ISO IEC 23894 gives you a way to frame and tame that unpredictability. It forces us to ask questions before deployment, not just after failure. Where can drift occur? Who is accountable for bias? What's the fallback when automation misfires? If you're deploying AI into real-world workflows, from underwriting to hiring, you don't need more dashboards. You need a risk vocabulary, and this standard gives it to you. Trust is earned. ISO IEC TR 24028 Trustworthiness of AI. No matter how smart your model is, if it can't be trusted, it won't be used. This is where ISO IEC TR 24028 steps in, not with algorithms, but with principles: robustness, security, reliability, explainability. It helps teams move beyond accuracy and ask, is this model safe under pressure? Can we explain its decisions to a regulator or a customer? Will it behave the same tomorrow as it does today? AI that matters must be auditable. This standard is your ethics engine. Seeing the systemic bias, ISO IEC TR 24027 Bias in AI Systems. Bias in AI doesn't scream. It whispers, in quietly skewed datasets, in proxy features, in underrepresented labels. And it multiplies when ignored. This standard doesn't give you a fix-all tool. It gives you something more important, a way to see. It teaches you to analyze datasets and decisions not just for performance, but for justice. It makes fairness observable, challengeable, and designable. For any AI initiative touching human experience, hiring, lending, policing, health, this isn't optional. It's foundational. The view from the top, ISO IEC 38507 Corporate AI Governance. Too many executives approve AI projects they don't understand. Too many boards hear, we're piloting machine learning, and nod without oversight. ISO IEC 38507 is a wake-up call. It says, if you govern technology, you must govern AI. It defines the role of the board, the responsibilities of CIOs and risk committees, and the need for ethical clarity before funding gets approved. AI governance isn't something we create after launch. It's a design condition, and this standard places it where it belongs, at the top. How they all fit, the lifecycle alignment. These standards aren't scattered pieces. They form a cohesive map across the AI project lifecycle. When you're defining the business case, ISO 38507 keeps your strategy anchored. When you're collecting data, TR 24027 helps you confront bias early. When you're building, 23053 gives you system-level clarity. When you're validating, 23894 and TR 24028 bring risk and trust to the table. When you're scaling, 42001 ensures that your governance grows with you. The real question: what kind of AI company are you building? Anyone can deploy a model. Only a few can say, "We did it with foresight, integrity, and a foundation strong enough to carry the future." ISO standards for AI aren't just for auditors. They're for builders who want to lead with trust, not just technology. Because in AI, what you deploy is only as strong as how you designed it.